Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is the Trevitennis tip channel. I'm going to give you 10 minutes of a tip that hopefully will change your game, help you win. To give you a little bit of insight, I am a coach and I've been teaching since 2005. I'm a USTA certified coach. And one of the things I want to talk to you today about is footwork and how important it is. And I'm sure a lot of you know how important it is, but sometimes coaches say move your feet, but you don't really understand what that means. Now when we're talking about moving your feet, it means never be flat-footed. So when I strike a ball, right, I don't want to be flat-footed like this. I always want to be on my toes, kind of like knees slightly bent, shoulder width apart, and my heels are up. I'm actually on my tippy toes. See that? I'm not flat-footed. And the reason for that is when that ball comes to me and I do this little split step, I can push off to the right, I can push off to the left, things of that sort. Now, for me anyways, what I was taught younger, we used to rate players by their footwork. We didn't rate the levels by their performance or winning, stuff like that. I mean, if we saw somebody that played tennis like that versus like that, that's a big difference. Now, what you saw me do right there on the forehand side, I kind of did a pivot step. That pivot step is very important. This is part of the footwork that I was talking about. When I'm here, I want to keep my body forward as much as I can until I can't anymore. So if somebody hits a ball to me and I already know it's coming to my forehand, I'll try to move over until the last second when I have to turn and hit that ball. I might take two big steps, 1, 2, and then I'll take my little adjustment steps, whack that. This step here is very important. When I sit this foot down, I'm going to push back to the middle. See that? I never want to cross my feet because I can fall. Same thing here. I see people do this all the time. If I see my opponent turn his body and feet this way, you advanced coaches, you already know what I'm going to say. If I see someone with their feet this way, I know I'm going to hit behind him. My next shot, no matter where he cracks this shot to, or she, I'm going to hit it to his or her backhand. Behind them. Reason for it is, now it takes more effort to turn my body around. Now I have to face my feet wherever I'm going because of the mistake I made here. But if I do this, 1, 2, turn, right, pivot, push, there we go. See, I'm a two-hander. 1, 2, step. That step there, push, and get back into it. I work a lot on those steps being explosive. So if I'm here and my student lollygags back over here, I get real upset. The reason for it is you have to get back as quick as you can. So if I go big step, hit, push, 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 now I'm back. I'm a short player. Sometimes I have to take 3 steps to get that angle shot. But if you're a big player, tall player, long arms, 1, 2, you wouldn't be here, you'd probably be around here. Now all you have to do is your little adjustment steps and crack it. Down the line, cross court, angle, slice, spin. And that's the other thing, variety. How much variety do you have in your game? So me as a coach, I always start off with mini tennis. No matter what age. Show me you have control of the ball. We're just going to play mini tennis. That's all we're going to do. Mini tennis. Once you show me and prove to me you can control the ball, we're going to move back. Now it's the same thing. Now you got a bigger court. But can you control the ball? Okay? Footwork is very important and essential with that. Another tip I can give you, we're going on 5 minutes here. I only do 10-minute videos. So another thing that I can tip you on is I like to do what they call fishing. It's very important with footwork. If I can bring somebody up and get them to say maybe go here, drop shots here, they're getting there, they're probably going to hit it deep to me. I'm going to lob it to what? Advanced coaches know what I'm going to say. To my backhand. I'm never going to hit to the forehand because that's just like a serve to anybody. They're going to slam, they're going to crack that, they're going to win. But if I hit it to the backhand, it's tough to hit a winner on that. I can capitalize on that and win. So what does it have to do with footwork? Well, I'm breaking down their footwork. The thing is this. I've played a lot of people, won a lot of tournaments, singles, doubles, with one thing. I don't like to run people horizontally, this way, that way, this way. No, I like to run them diagonal because they don't know when I'm going to hit a short ball, when I'm going to hit a deep ball. And when I hit a short ball, obviously I'm hitting a slice, right? And if they don't have great footwork, I call it fishing because I'm bringing them in. Now because they have bad footwork, I can hit behind them. And it doesn't even have to be a hard shot. It just has to be away. So if I angle this ball and they're running diagonal, I know I'm hitting the next one down the line. It doesn't have to be really hard. And it's plus because it's to their what? That's right. It's to their backhand. So they're done. So again, coming down to footwork, practice on this. Not that. This. I always look for shoes that give me a lot of comfort in the front here, not just the back. Some people will get shoes and like, oh, it's real cushiony on the back. Well, that's not how we play tennis. We don't play tennis like this. We play tennis like this. Good players play tennis. Look at that. I'm on my tippy toes. That's how we play. Good players play on their tippy toes. Not tippy toes. But, see? Right here. This is where you play. If you do this, you're going to be able to move a lot faster. You can move a lot quicker. And you're going to be in control of the court. Now, if you can do that, plus anticipate the ball well, you're going to be a formidable player and tough to beat. The only other thing I have to say is, remember earlier we talked about if somebody turns this way, you're going to hit behind him, obviously. But this is a golden rule that not enough coaches talk about. And I know because I hear them on the court next to me teaching sometimes. And I'll see an opportunity and they don't capitalize on it. I'll see a student do this and the coach won't even say, okay, look what you just did. You gave me your back. What happened if somebody gives you your back? I'm going to tell you what to do right now. If I see somebody's back, I know, number one, that's not going to be a hard shot. There's no way that can be. He's not going to crack that ball. He's going to probably hit it up high. It's going to be short. So therefore, his opponent, should not stay back. So if I'm here and I hit to somebody's backhand and I see their back, I'm already coming in because I know he's going to pop it up and I have that chance to crack it cross court or whatever. I'm going to be aggressive with that ball. So I'm always looking for the opportunity to move my opponent left, right, diagonal. And when I see his back, like let's say he comes up, I go fishing, I bring him in like a fish, and then I release him. I hit to his backhand. He turns around and runs. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm not going to stay here to see what happens. I run with him. Let's go. Because I know I hit over him if he tries to get that ball, and he is fast enough, young enough to get that. I know it's going to be a weak return. Now from here, I don't know if your coaches have told you this, 2 steps and I'm everywhere. 1, 2. Same thing over here. If I'm here, 1, 2, boom. That was a weird skip. But anyways, 2 steps that way. They can't lob me from here. I'm very short. Somebody lobs me, 1, 2, 3. I'm there. They're not going to lob me. I'm in control right here. So if you can, volley and practice mini tennis, be comfortable here. Anywhere on this line, because from here you can create angles. From here you can be aggressive with the shots. From here you can control. It's kind of like checkers or chess. You are in control of the center. You're in control of the game from right here. Whenever you can come up because you see his or her back or they hit a weak shot and you're invited in, and that's the other thing, I call it the invitation. You have to have footwork for this. So Anytime I step into the court, they hit a hard, deep ball. Boom, it's over here. I even have to V out a little bit and hit that ball. Wow. I know I'm going to stay behind. But if they give me a short slice and it's weak and I have to move in, I'm going to crack that down the line and I'm going to hit a winner. I'm going to try to go to his backhand. If I'm over here, maybe doing inside out, crack it to his backhand. I'm going to be very, very aggressive with that ball. So you gotta, when they invite you, even if you come into no man's land, you don't stay in no man's land. What I hate to see, we're at the 10-minute mark, so I'm going to wrap this up. What I hate to see is somebody step into no man's land and then do this. Don't do that. Once you're invited, it's like an invitation. Don't be rude. Once you're invited in, keep going. This is Paul with your 10-minute Trevitennis tip of the day. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to talk about time. Have you ever thought about tennis and time? This is 12 o'clock. This is 3 o'clock. This is 6 o'clock. So this is 9 o'clock. So when you strike that ball, obviously when I'm at 3 o'clock, it's going to go down the line. When I strike that ball at 1 or 2, it's going to go cross court. When you start thinking of tennis that way, it makes things a lot easier. Check in with me tomorrow. I'm going to put up that video. Follow, like, and subscribe, obviously. Hit that notification button. Please, if you saw this video, if there's only 25 of you, look to see how many people saw this video. If there's 25 of you, I would like each of you to just at least subscribe. Help me grow this channel. Enthuse me to make more videos. Encourage me to make more videos. When you hit that like and you follow, it's going to make me do that. Thank you, guys. See you on the court.